Alright guys, it's Tricky Robux here. In today's video, we're going to be going ahead and doing a tier list. So this tier list is going to be based on infinity mode. So, you know, high waves, no short waves. So let's go ahead and get started. So I did plan on bringing people here today, but I decided to do it myself because it will be a lot more fun. But anyways, I'd like to give a shout out to Burr for letting me use this tier list. And his channel will be linked in the description, of course, under this video. So if you guys want to see more tier lists like this one, maybe for story or a raid, let me know down below. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first unit that we have here is Aizen. And the last time I saw him, he was in Great Hybrid. He's still relative. No, he isn't. Not at all. I lied. I'm sorry. He's still a Great Hybrid unit. He's fully a Wii, so that's why he takes a kick up there. Alright, so there's going to be a lot of unviable units, such as Sonic. Nobody uses him. Hydra 21. Nope. Bang. No. Just all these units are just slowly going to unviable because nobody uses units. Alright, so first of all, we have Dio over Heaven, and he easily goes into meta support for Infinite because of his 20-second time stop, which is very useful in infinite mode, and it stops the enemies from spawning in. And he's probably one of the top 2 units up in this meta support, probably 4 because Orin and Winda, but we'll get to those units when the time comes. Alright, so we have Melo Knight. So Melo Knight isn't that good for infinite. He is behind Aizen in my opinion because he isn't fully AoE like him, and Aizen has an ability that pushes the enemies back from your base for like 3 seconds or 5 seconds, I'm not too sure, but it's somewhere like that. Okay, so we have another amazing unit, which is Itachi. Itachi is in meta ground. He is very underrated as a burn unit. People say he's not good, but he's extremely good because he has a chance to do double his damage with a eye relic that you guys could go ahead and craft for yourselves pretty easily. So that's why he's one of those top units up there. Alright, so we have the first Sasuke, Mythical 1. This one is not good. Alright, we have Genos. He is not good. Genos is, should he be really low ground? I mean, for you guys, he's just unviable. I'm just gonna do the big units, okay? And we have Nami. I consider Nami as a support because she does get money and does damage, so she should be meta support, okay? Tatsumi, okay? He's a tournament unit. He's not good. Door, I think this guy is from. The guy's Door, whatever. I'm sorry, but he isn't good. He is the Battle Pass unit. Oh, we got Tatsumaki. Tatsumaki is very good for our pushbacks and good for Leaderboard runs, so that's why it is up there. Very good unit. Alright, so we have Boros. I'm not too sure if Boros is a hitting air unit or ground unit. I'm pretty sure he hits air, so he is in Great Hybrid. There we go. Alright, so we have Lelouch, and Lelouch is one of the best pushback units, and people use him in Leaderboard runs, and he's still relative to this day. He goes right above Nami. I think, yeah, Nami right there. Because nobody uses Nami in Infinite actually, so she should be pretty low. We have Shishui, and I think he is a ground unit, so I guess I put him in Great Ground. Just let me know. There we go, he's in Great Ground. Yeah, okay. We have Estef. Estef is a fully AoE freeze unit, so with a high SPA. I think I play 3 of her. I do have Unique myself, so she's pretty good. I guess we'll put her in good support. We have Kent, he's unviable. Lucy, unviable. Alright, Kisuke. Okay, so he has a ability where you do more range on to your other units. He applies the buff and less SPA on your units, which is pretty good. I do put him above Lelouch because he works very well with Law, Homura, and other units. Yeah. Okay, so we have Yamamoto. He is a ground unit, so I guess I put him in Great Ground. He's still relative. I see a lot of new players use him, but that's about it. Okay. These units, no. Nobody uses these units. Yuta, nope. Todoroki is a slow, so I guess he gets points for being up here. We have Yuno. Nobody uses him. Toshiro. I think he's still relative. I guess we put him in good air hybrid units. I guess I could fit him right there. He hits airs also. I think this should be able to suit him. There we go. Trunks, unviable. Yami, unviable. Rengoku, unviable. Sukuna, he is in good supports. He buffs physical damage on your units. If you guys have a physical unit, he could buff that unit's damage by 6%, which isn't really good, but it comes a long way in Infinite and getting a lot of damage for your guild or whatever you guys want to do. We have Naruto. This is the first Naruto in the game. The mythical version, of course. I think this is the mythical one, yeah. The Four Tails. This one isn't good. This one isn't good. Pucci. Okay. Pucci is extremely good unit here. For Infinite, of course, we're doing an Infinite tier list. Pucci is very important to have. If you don't have Pucci, you guys are not getting top 50, okay? He cuts your unit's your SBA down by half, and he's very crazy, okay? That's all I gotta say. Alright, so we have Sofon. The last time I checked, she is where I put her. Okay, so she's a heal unit, and I think she's behind. I think she's in front of him. Alright, Yukura, Okuyura, you're behind her. Alright, so we have Perona, if that's her name, Perona from One Piece, and she is a air unit that slows airs, and she was pretty crazy, but we don't really use her since we have Koichi that can slow airs. But I guess she is Perona. That's right here, Kasude. Because nobody really uses her, to be honest. Not at all. Alright, so we have power. Okay, so Shell tier and power. Meta support units. They buff bleed. And yeah, I think it makes the bleed run even longer on like guts or stain units like that. So it's still very meta, you know, for those infinites and stuff. Or we have Shanks here, so he stuns units. He's very good with infinite and leaderboards overall, so he should be around Lelouch. Since Lelouch pushes back to enemies and bosses. I guess Shanks should stay here for a little bit. Okay. We have Luck, unviable. Noel, unviable. Broly, unviable. Levi, unviable. Alright, Megumin, he buffs magic units, so he's behind Sukuna. He doesn't do that much damage compared to Sukuna, of course. And yeah, we do have a better magic unit that buffs your stuff, which we might see later on, so let's go ahead and keep continuing. Alright, so we have oh my god, I forgot your name. Natsu, okay, unviable. Madara, unviable. He slows, we don't really use him. Probably behind Perona. This guy, this, I don't know who this is. Killua, unviable. Miriam, unviable. Kenpachi, unviable. Jotaro, unviable. Haku, unviable. Weather Report, unviable. This guy slows, I can't remember. So he's kind of in front of this guy here. He slows, I remember that. Jolene, unviable. Julius, he rewinds enemies, so he doesn't do it to bosses, I recently heard, so he should be around here. Possibly here, okay. We have Ichigo. Okay, Ichigo, I think he's a heal unit. And he should be good right about here. Okay. We have this girl, we don't know her. This guy, no. Outdated. Alright, Gojo, good support. Alright, I guess he could be a top right here. He could go ahead and time stop the whole map and stop them from moving for about 3 or 5 seconds. I don't remember, but he's very good. Okay, I don't really recommend because it's like better choices such as Homura, which is way better. Okay, so we have Urza, unviable, 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 unviable. Oh my god, unviable, unviable. Eren. Do we put him in good support? I mean, he spawns in Titans. People don't really use him though. He's unviable. I don't think people use Eren anymore. Yeah, they don't use Eren. Okay. Coyote unviable. Denji unviable. Whitebeard unviable. Cell unviable. He's unviable. Asta. Angel. Angel's pretty decent. I think he's above. There we go. I'm not really sure about here. This could be like, you know, fixed a little bit, but yeah. This guy, unviable. All Might, he pushes back units back in the prime days of the anime adventures. About here could suit him. I don't know why SF is so slow. I guess we should move right here. Okay. Brook, he buffs units, damage, range, and lowers SPA, I believe. So he's around here. I guess I put him like right there. Akasa. Nope, you know. Unviable. These units suck. Unviable. I'm trying to get the best of the best up here, if you know what I mean. These guys should be moved down. Unviable. Alright, Diavolo slows down enemies. Very viable for you for leaderboard units. For leaderboard, of course. He could go right here. And he slows enemies too, so it's pretty good. Future Gohan. He's one of the rarest units to trade for, but he sadly sucks, okay? Emilia, good support, good slow, better than Todoroki by far. Tengen, this is the first Tengen, not viable. Unviable, these are leaderboard units, unviable. Armin. You know I have to put my GOAT Armin at top 10 because he's one of the best units in the game. For real, guys. Like, come on. He is the best unit in this game. Now, I'm just kidding. He absolutely sucks, okay? Don't be fooled by anybody. Kit, he sucks. This guy, Blue Devil, he sucks. Alright, Escanor. Pretty decent unit. He is higher than Aizen. Does more damage. He could go about here. Okay. This is first Escanor. Garbage. Okay. Inuyasha. Trash. Merlin. This is all the unit I was talking about that could go ahead and buff magic, which is more useful because we do have more meta magics than physical units, so people tend to bring her more in leaderboard runs compared to Sukuna and Megumin. But yeah, this is the other Pride. Unviable. He's not really unviable. I mean, this is like the second. I've seen people have this without getting the other Pride, of course. We're just gonna keep him here for now, I guess. Hanji. Alright, so she's pretty good. A very underrated unit in my opinion. And is around here, I guess. I think, as I remember, she does bleed also, and crit chance, by the way. What makes her very underrated for... I mean, yet again, it's a infinite tier list, so... I mean, she does serve some use to the bleeding... I think there's bleeding, like, regen bosses in My Hero Academia maps. So, I guess... I mean, you could chill up here for now. We will just fix everything a little bit later. Alright, we have Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza is another good pick. And is better than Metal Knight in Infinite Mode. I remember doing that video. It's proven that Frieza does more damage output than Metal Knight, so that's why he's up here, okay? Piccolo. Trash. This is the first Vegeta. Vegeta just Super Saiyan. This one's garbage. Baku. I remember this guy. You suck. God damn it. This guy's an LB unit. He is trash. Hawks. Was this guy? I'm pretty sure this guy was used. He was used. He was definitely used. This guy hits air, so I put him in good air. He's great air, actually. Actually, no, good. What the hell? Yeah, I'm not too sure. Pretty sure Hanji's way better than this guy, anyways. I don't know about Ichigo. He should be moved, but it's whatever. Jinmori, garbage. Alright, Shigaraki. I remember this guy. This guy's still insanely good. Meta ground guys, okay? Deku. Okay, so he is a ground unit, I remember. So he is great ground, I believe. He should be great ground. Yeah, he's great ground. Okay. Bakugo, he is good ground, so he should be around here. There we go. Actually, Shui was better. Let's just swap these real quick. Alright, Akano. She could go. She hits airs. She's better, so she should be right here, around here. Did she do better than... She did better damage than Boros, did she? Alright, so Akano could be... I don't know, I think Boros is a little bit too high here, so... Right here, and then we're gonna move Boros down to right there. This should be a lot better. Endeavor, one of the best burns, and comparable to Itachi. I'm pretty sure Endeavor is better than Itachi in Infinite. I think that's how that is, but I guess we can stick by this for now. Unviable. Alright, Sheena's pretty underrated. She does crit and bleed, I believe. It's not too good, but it is better than Bakugo. Riez. At the same time, nobody's really using these units, but I'm just gonna put them up here. He has a good... She's not better than Akano, I believe, but she can sit up there. Unviable. Oh, there we go. Daki. And I see her brother. This guy, I forgot his name, but these guys are absolutely crazy duo. Okay. So, I believe he amplifies bleed, while she does the bleeding herself. And I think the order is about here. She does a lot of damage. Pretty underrated. These guys suck. Yoshino, she's a good slow. She is better, I think, right about here. I see a lot of new players use her, so I guess we'll go ahead and put her in good support. I feel like I should move down some units, though. But he should go right here. Actually, nobody really uses S stuff. I guess it could be right there, I guess. Alright, here we go. The meta. He's not really meta, but he's the better Tengen. And the Tengen here, he goes about here. Tengen does more damage than Ainz, but yet again, not Ainz, Aizen. But yet again, Aizen has an ability which Tengen doesn't have, which kind of sucks, so that's why Aizen is up here. But these guys are pretty comparable into damage, okay? You do poison, I believe, so you're still unviable. People don't really use you. Oshi, you are meta support, but nobody really uses her into an infinite match. But for casual players just playing for fun, I guess you guys could go over here and, you guys could go ahead and use Oshi if you guys want to. Alright, so we have Law. Alright, so Law, this is one of the first top 10 actually. He goes up here. Very viable. He's meta, bro. Like him and Kisuke, you guys could clear anything, and he could push back the boss outside of the range of Law, and that's why he's up there, you know? Okay, so we have Usopp. Nobody really uses Usopp in infinite mode. You guys should stop using him, but he could go up here for now. I guess he's really unviable for infinite, but I guess you could make it work with Law, I guess. But Ippo, unviable. Luffy, He hits airs. I believe he is about here, I would say. He is one hit, so so is Golden Frieza. I guess this could be here for now. Fuji, you're good. Right about there. Sabo, you're pretty solid. You're in good ground. Actually, great ground, actually. Better than Deku. Rayleigh, I think that's his name is. Nope. Dolphy. Great ground. About there. Unviable. Oh, she's pretty good though. Underrated unit. I feel like she's about meta ground, but about to fall off. You know, it's that one meta unit, you know, that just stays on that. I feel like she's between meta ground to great ground, I believe. She is better than Doflamingo. Is she? I think she is. Homura. Another top 10 unit. Time stop and does a decent amount of damage. And one of the top picks for infinite mode. If you guys have a friend with Homura, you guys are obviously gonna get very high on infinite mode. Okay. Madokoda. Great hybrid. Probably around here. I don't think she's better than Golden Frieza. I don't know. I guess she could chill out over here, I guess, for now. Kyoko. Good ground. Great ground. Like up on, like, right here, I guess. Mommy. She is a good unit. Let's remember, okay, so she's not hybrid. But she's not hybrid, is she? Oh, she is hybrid, I think. Yeah, she's hybrid. Okay. I think she is better than Golden Frieza, so she goes about here. Chami, she slows. Considered as a support, so I guess we'll go ahead and put her in this category. Chami, about here. Good damage, better damage than this guy, so that's why she's up here. Heathcliff, okay, this guy does a lot of damage. He is on par with Dolphy. I guess he's better, in my opinion. Mash. Unviable. Okay, there we go. Leafy, the unit that goes ahead and buffs your unit. So she could be up here, of course, and she does damage. So it's very good for infinite mode. If you guys would do 2 times your damage, then that's the unit you guys should go ahead and go for, okay? If you guys are new to Anime Adventures, then these are the units that you guys want to go ahead and focus on. But anyways, we have Clay. This guy, he isn't too crazy. It's just Clay, okay? Good ground, I guess. Roshi. Stain. Okay, another top tier meta unit. I don't know if I would call him the top 10 must-have units in the game. For infinite mode, he stuns. So, I mean, he's on par with being a support, but his damage is way too high for that. And he is considered a hybrid because his ability hits airs, of course. So I guess, to not confuse people, I guess we're gonna go ahead and put meta ground instead of meta hybrid. I guess he could stay up here, I guess. We have Kirito. He's another solid unit. He is underneath. I think he hangs out about here, okay. Asuna, not a bad unit. There's better units to get, other than Deku. I think she's good ground. Perfect. Temari, I think that was the leaderboard unit. Garbage. Alright, we have Guts. Okay, so Guts is insane. He pairs well with Stain. So these two and Shell Tier and Power are all going to be insane for you guys to do in Infinite Mode. Guts could be a top 10, but we have to see first of all the units that we could go ahead and get up here. Alright, so we have Skull Knight. Skull Knight is crazy. He is not meta, of course, but he is a good ground unit. A great ground, actually. He could be right here, I guess. Unviable. Griffith. You are a top 10 must-have unit in Infinite Mode. Okay, so I guess we could sort this out later, but Griffith, he has the potential of having the highest DPS in the game. If you guys have the right units to use, I mean, if you guys have like high costing units, so like a bunch of divines, then this guy would be crazy. And if he's unique, he'd be even crazier. So, yeah, so this tier list is based on, you know, the craziness of the unit, of course. You say, good ground. He has huge range, by the way, if you guys don't remember. And I think he's a ground unit, so he is about here. Yeah, right about there. Yeah, I guess it's debatable. Alright. Alright, this is support Griffith, okay? The best support in the game. Also buff units by a lot, okay? More important than DL, more important than Pucci on your team, okay? Winda does the same thing as Leafy, but doesn't do any damage at all. But it's for beginners like you guys, if you guys are starting on anime adventures, it's about here. This is more important than Pucci, so, and DL. These units are the damage type. Orin 2, okay, so this is the other physical unit here. He only buffs physical units, of course, while Winda buffs magical units, and Leafy buffs magical units. So, she can only buff units like Griffith, Endeavor, Itachi, and magical units of that sort. And Orwin, he could go ahead and buff Stain, Guts, Homura, other physical units of the sort, if you guys didn't know. Dabimaru unviable, Chad is unviable, guys. Kisame, he was the summer event unit, and I think he was a ground unit, I believe. I'm not too sure, and I'm pretty sure he's better than Asuna. Not too sure though. Actually, no, he's higher actually. Like about there. Not too crazy though. Alright, we have Harabel, the hashtag 3 Espada, and it's a great hybrid unit. I think she's better than Mommy. There we go. Oh, we have Roger. Okay, I know a lot of you guys have forgot about this guy here. So, Roger is a capsule unit you guys go ahead and trade for right now. He's no longer attainable. You only guys can go ahead and train for this guy. He is in meta ground about here. I do think Burns are better than this guy, but he does stun. He has a chance of stunning units, which kind of messes up these kind of stuns right here, which is Shanks, and he kind of messes with Lulu, so he is gonna be right here for now. Alright, Poseidon. Okay, another top tier unit, and it's better than Escanor, arguable, and he is also another physical unit. Alright, he could also be buffed by Orin up here, if you guys see yourself. Okay, I'm gonna go down. Alright, I remember this guy was also a summer unit, and is a great... He's about here, okay. Evil Eye, another good unit. Fire Placement, one of the best units for evolving Eins, and is a great ground unit, which is about here, I believe. There we go. Unviable. He doesn't do any damage. Unviable. This guy's unviable. Or oh, Eins. Okay, this guy's easily a top 10 unit in infinite mode. And yeah, this guy does a lot of damage with unique and without unique. Don't get me wrong, but this guy is absolutely crazy. You guys should go ahead and get this guy. All right, so these are important. I guess keep it right here. This guy, I forgot his name, but he's another Overlord unit, and he does fire attacks, but I don't think he burns, though. That's the downplay. He is a hybrid unit, I believe, a great hybrid. I think he can hang right here. This guy is not good at all. Unviable. Alberto. She is a ground unit. And about here. By Deku. I don't think people really use her in Infinite though. Shaltier. This is the unit I was talking about. Bleed amplification. And on par with power. So power, I do believe she's better than power though. Another unit that is up there. Yeah. Alright, we do have this girl. She is a good unit there, so she could be around here. She's better than Metal Knight, better damage. This guy, Black Clover, he unviable. Koichi, a meta slow unit. He is meta. He slows units, so he is a meta unit. And he also slows airs. This is the guy I was talking about. And does great damage as well. So he can hang about here. This is a good spot for him. Kira, a pushback unit that works well with Lelouch. And this duo goes very good in Leaderboard runs. So he can hang about on. I think he's better than Lelouch. He does a lot of damage, by the way, don't get me wrong. With his damage alone, he is still meta ground, by the way, so yeah. We have this guy. I believe he has a chance to do slow, freeze, and stuff like that, but it's very hard to use in an infinite match because you can't really predict what he is going to do, so I guess he could go about here. He's a good support. Alright, Josuke. Another good unit. Not very good though. Not good enough. About there. Archer. I think this is Archer. A Fate unit. Pretty decent. He's a ground unit, I believe. I don't remember because like these units I do not use, bro. This is what I've seen basically of what units are, what people are bringing to Infinites. So I guess he could hang about there. Saber better than the other guy. Yeah, so Saber is technically better than this guy. Saber is about here, I think. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, guys. Actually, no. She's better. About here. I think this guy should be a little bit lower. There we go, I think. Okay, this is good. This is good, okay. Unviable. Alright, Gilgamesh. He is a meta hybrid unit. He's very good. We have this girl. She is a 5 placement, I believe. A magic, dark, or rose, I believe. I'm not too sure. Oh, I'm not too sure. I don't use these units at all. Okay. She can hang about here. I think this tier list is cooking somewhat. I think we should be able to do a little bit of matches and stuff like that, but yeah. Unviable. This unit is pretty good. About here. Lancer. Alright, so this is one of the goats for Infinity Castle. And he is a hybrid, I think. Should be around. I think Lancer is about here. I don't know, bro. I don't use these units in infinite modes. Alright, this guy, he does bleed. He's a good ground. A great ground, actually. About here. This person, another, like a kill unit as she is. A hybrid. About there. No, here. Wait. I did see people get unique on her and say that she is good. So we're gonna use that. And we have this guy, Bondo Stray Dogs. Alright, you're gonna be going up here, okay? And you are a great ground. That's all I can say. Alright, big trash. This guy is a heal unit. I've seen a lot of people use this guy. It's crazy. And I think you newer players are going to get your hands on this guy a lot easier. This guy is actually pretty good. You can hang right here. Actually, no. I digress. He can hang over here. This can match. Alright, there we go. Alright, Dazai. One of the best units for Infinite Mode. But it depends on the map you guys are going to be using him on. And depends on the boss. So, he can hang out right about here, okay? Caesar. Nope. This unit is extremely underrated. A Halloween unit, by the way. Great. Hybrid. They can hang out over here. Better than Escanor. Sid. Alright, Sid is extremely good. True damage unit. But he can only be buffed by Griffith. He can be buffed by Winda or Orwin. Which makes it pretty hard to scale this guy. He can hang about here, I guess. Gas is extremely good, underrated unit. He does poison damage. And he is a ground unit, so he can hang about here. Actually, you could be moved down to... You hit airs too, so you're a great hybrid. You mean a great hybrid? I mean, like... I'm not sure. Just let me know, guys. I'm not too sure on this thing. I mean, this guy is fully AoE. I mean, these guys could be moved down. These are the full AoE goats. I guess you can stay up here. I mean, he makes a cut, but like, great ground. I kind of want to like switch out some of these units here. Just by looking at these units, not sure. Is Lancer even a heal unit? No, he's not. He's not, bro. You can hang about here with this guy. Yeah, why are you even meta? Yeah, you're not supposed to be meta. You're great ground. You're better than Heathcliff, right? Alright, this guy. Alright, you're meta. You step here. Okay. Alright, good. We're good. Alright, Alucard. You know where this guy's gonna go. You know it. Alright, Alucard, you are in meta ground next to Stain. He summons and he does crazy amounts of damage, if you guys didn't know. He's a Halloween secret capsule and very hard to obtain. So that's why he's gonna be up there. Alright, Hideon from Naruto. You could be right here. You do a lot of damage. Comparable to Stain, but doesn't really stun the way Stain does. Which loses points. Alright, so we have... Alright, we have Konoha. Whatever you say her name. And she's a hybrid unit. And about here... It moved up. Yeah, about here, better than Golden Frieza. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Or this is Naruto here. Okay, Naruto. Infinite wise, he's a great boss killer, but that's about it. That's all he's. That's really what he is. You know, I already have Naruto unique, so he's kind of crazy. Pain. Okay, so the mythical Pain, he is a pushback such as Tatsumaki. Does more damage to Tatsumaki, so I guess that's why he's better. He is a circle while Tatsumaki is a cone. So it's kind of debatable on which guys want to go ahead and pick. So I guess Pain can hang out right there. Jiraiya, a slow unit. Okay, so Jiraiya can hang about here. It's pretty good. Alright, Sasuke, the best ground DPS in the game. Yes, he is. He works in the same way as Endeavor and Itachi, with his relic able to do 2 times his damage. And he just does more damage. He's a circle AoE unit. And very good for every game mode, even infinite mode. So, have him unique. And he's insane with unique. And without, of course, if you guys don't have unique, it's fine. Alright, we have Vegeta. Vegeta is a meta ground unit, a very low meta ground unit, but he gets the work done anyways, so he's about there. And we have this guy. Nope. Boo is extremely good. Boo, you can hang about here. Yeah, he's better than Gilgamesh. I don't know. Yeah, he's better than, yeah, he is. Okay. Oh my god, we have like no meta units in. Okay, so my top 10, I'm gonna edit this out a little bit later, but you guys will see the top 10 a little bit later. But yeah, so we have Vegeta. Alright, Vegeta's an easy top 10. This guy, he takes double traits. So if you guys have a unique on Vegeta, on this Vegeta, of course, not the other one, this Vegeta, and you have unique on this Goku, this guy would absolutely be, yeah, so this guy would absolutely be insane, okay? So he's the top damaging unit in the game, and he's probably be meta for like 10 updates, bro. That's absolutely crazy. Right, so the last unit we have here is Goku. So Goku is a hybrid unit, so he is a great unit. So we could go about here, behind Gilgamesh. Yeah, Gilgamesh is just way better than him. Oh my god, we have like no meta units, bro. So, alright, so we could go ahead and start editing some of this. So, I guess we could go ahead and start off with the meta ground. So, let's see if the meta ground is looking pretty good. It could be edited out a little bit. Alright, so my top 10, here we go. So we have Vegeta, we have Ainz up here. I think, alright, we go. The top 2 damage units up here. And I guess Gus can hang out up here. Sasuke, one of my best damaging units. He could be up here. Alright, so 1, 2, alright, so we have 7. Stain, you can hang up here, I guess. Actually, no. This Griffith is up here. And I think it'll be best for the top 10 units to be Winda and Orwin and Leafy. I guess these are debatable on which guys want to go ahead and use the Winda or the Leafy. It's up to you guys. But this is my top 10 list. And I think we could drop Guts. I mean, if you want to, we could. Alright, so the meta so we don't really have any meta air hybrid, which is kind of funny. But this is like a fast tier list with not that much thinking. If you guys want more videos like this one, let me know. But I guess this is a decent tier list, probably like a 7 out of 10, to be honest. Just let me know if I'm missing any hybrid or units of the sort, but this is the full unit tier list. And just let me know if I'm missing any, you know, la units there in here. But this is my tier list, and see you guys in the next video, and peace.